Welcome to another episode of Same Cast, Different Day podcast. I'm Martel Rowland. Thank you for tuning in for another episode. Tina Marie cannot be here with me this week because she's at work still saving lives. Yay, saving lives. Yay, frontline responder. So this week I have a special guest. I'm going to be conducting my first interview. So wish me luck. So here with me today we have Julio Cruz. Are you here?
Yeah, let's party. Here we go.
So, Julio hosts a podcast called Let's Drink About It, which you can find on Spotify. And he also designs cover art. We should we call it cover art? Cover art?
Yeah.
Cover art for the podcast.
That was more like a logo thing.
Right, logo.
Whatever you want to call it. It's art.
Art at its best. Art pop. So thank you for being on this episode with me of Same Cast Different Day podcast, the must listen to podcast of all time. Thank you very much.
Well, it's nice being here.
All right, so let's talk about you. So, where originally are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
Mexico, that is interesting. So what made you want to come over to West Virginia? Or did you originally live somewhere else before moving to West Virginia?
I didn't have a choice. It was my mom and my dad had the choice. I was a little kid.
Oh, okay.
You know, when you're a little kid, you don't have any choices.
Yeah, it's true. Like the senior citizen that's sitting across from me right now. You didn't let us have any choices.
No choices. Yep.
All right, so for everybody who doesn't know, let them know about your podcast. Like, I was on your Oh, see, that's that wine kicking in. So I was on your podcast, and I enjoy being on your podcast. I think we had a very good conversation on your podcast. So let everybody know about what your podcast is about.
If you can talk, probably you're a little bit tipsy.
I'm only a tad bit tipsy.
Anywho, well, my podcast is Let's Drink About It, where we drink our favorite drinks and we talk about whatever we want to talk about. It's a podcast that I drink my favorite drink and you drink your favorite drink and we talk about whatever. And this week we had a topic called Let's Kill Us. If you want to listen to it, it's on Spotify right now and on Anchor. I don't know if it's going to be on the other ones now. Have you checked it? But go listen to it. It was interesting to get to know how love affects us and how love is. We can have up and downs. I'm not going to say no more. Just go listen to it.
All right. So, question for you. Have you listened to Coffee by Kelly Rowland yet?
Nope, I never heard it.
What? Where have you been?
Like I tell you, I don't listen to chit-chat kind of podcast. I listen more to funny podcasts. Like more like...
No, it's not a podcast.
I'm doing whatever I want to do.
It's a song.
Or a song or whatever. No, I haven't.
What? It is a very good song. Coffee and Sex in the Morning is awesome. And you love coffee, so I think that fits you very perfect.
There's a lot of coffee songs there. I listen to whatever.
Okay.
I love music.
So
there you go.
What is on the playlist for today? Like, what's the main song that you're listening to right now?
Right now, I don't know what. I've been listening to Selena Gomez's Boyfriend song.
I still haven't listened to it yet.
It's a good song. I talked about it in my other podcast, in my other episode, if you want to listen to it. Episode 2, I think. But
Okay.
Anywho, then I've been listening to Jessie Reyes, her album. It's really good. You should listen to her album. It's really good.
She's a very good
And
singer.
then I've been waiting for Lady Gaga's new album. I can't wait until it comes out.
What is the name of the new album?
I know.
I can't never remember the name of the new album.
I don't know. I just know that she's dropping it. But maybe one day I'll drop my playlist on my social medias so everybody can listen what I'm listening. And if you find something that you like, congratulations. If you don't, it's fine. You know, a lot of music that I hear is not for everybody.
All right. So tell me, how has quarantine been treating you?
Good, good. I just stay home 3 days a week, and then the rest I gotta work, and then come home and do it all over again.
So where you living at, are people behaving to the quarantine, or are they just out and about like whatever?
No, we're listening to what everybody's doing, staying home, being safe, wearing gloves, wearing masks, buying one thing. If you need to go to the store, just for emergency, go. If you don't go.
So you guys don't have the angry protesters there?
No, not yet. I don't know when. Not yet.
So have y'all been shut down for a month? Because it's only been, I believe, 3 weeks here for us.
I'm not sure. I think whenever the government wants to reopen, because we are the last ones that got the virus, and we have a lot of people that are getting sick. But I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I don't really.
It's crazy how it's not affecting y'all as much as everybody else. Considering that y'all so close to New York, I figured that you guys have a higher rate of coronavirus there.
No, we just got the last. We were the last people to, or the last state to get it. And I don't know. I don't know how our government is taking care of it because our government is stupid and retarded. So I don't know.
Yeah, because some people are acting like it's the end of the world here. So we had a lot of people who went to the Capitol here in Wisconsin and to go protest for businesses to be open, which I think is bonkers. I mean, for some people, okay, I can see for some people who really don't have an income coming in for them to be trying to protest for things to open. But I just look at like people over in like China and Italy and Europe, like they've been closed down a lot longer than us, and you do not see them over there protesting for businesses to be reopened.
I think people are just stupid, and at the end of the night, the only thing we need to care about is ourselves, not caring about other people, because we don't care about ourselves. Who are we going to care about?
True, and a lot of people say Americans are spoiled.
I don't know. But like I said, if we're going to protest, we're going to go to the White House. Like, we're really close to it.
You want to protest to get Trump out of office?
I'm not going. If you want to get him out of office, get him out of office. If you don't, you don't. If you love him, you love him. If you like him, you like him. If you don't, you don't.
I mean, but going to protest Washington to get businesses open, I don't think that's really going to help the situation none whatsoever. I just need the people to stop going out here protesting and putting so many lives at risk. And I think that the people who went out protesting should have to sign away their rights to being able to seek help, like treatment at hospitals. Like the doctor should say, no, I'm not going to treat you because you're out protesting.
I don't know. The only thing I worry about is I listen to the news and I be informed of what's going on. But I worry more about my family, my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Not worrying about other people being so stupid about doing stupid shit. They want to do whatever they want to do. They can do whatever they want to do. I'm not going to stop them. It's in the commitment. Like, you can say whatever you want to say and you can do whatever you want to do.
All right. So I want to change gears a little bit. I want to know a little bit more about West Virginia. So what is it to actually do there? Like, how was the nightlife there?
Nothing.
You said nothing?
Nothing. We don't have no nightlife.
So what exactly part of West Virginia?
We don't have a mall. We don't have...
What part of West Virginia do you actually live in?
Martinsburg, West Virginia.
No, like the city.
I think yeah, Martinsburg. But I think that all West Virginia is stupid.
Really?
We're mountains. We're mountains.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't see how you're making it there. I couldn't do it.
I just live my life.
So like, there's no type of nightlife there was. So do you even go to the clubs there, or when they open?
We had one club and it closed.
One club. So you really, so when we were on
Yeah.
your
Oh,
podcast, so not only do you got to go drive 2 hours to go to the mall, but you also have to drive an hour or 2 hours just to go clubbing.
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. I still need to call your mayor. I'm gonna need you to give me the number to your mayor. That is ridiculous.
I don't know my mirror number now.
Oh my god. So you don't know? Oh, okay. All right. So, what made you get into doing podcasting?
I enjoy listening to podcasts, so I said, let's give it a shot. Yeah, if it worked out, it worked out. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
True. So are you looking to make a career out of podcasting, or is it just something you want to do for fun?
It's just a hobby because I already have what I love to do,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not going to stop to do what I love to do just because I'm doing podcasting. Like, podcasting, I don't want to do it like a full-time job because I like going out and about.
I see. So I had saw that you went to school for design.
Yeah, but I didn't work it all out.
You didn't like it a lot. What was so bad about it?
It was interior design, and I'm not good at math, so I decided to stop it. I decided to go more for photography, and that's what I'm doing.
Oh, photography. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Really?
You learn things every day.
So do you have like pictures online that people can see like that you taking?
Yeah, if you go to Facebook or Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
or you can find me at the Rising Photos. You can see all my profiles there. I have pictures.
Okay. So to switch gears just a tad bit, so me and Tina normally we do movie reviews. So we're supposed to be doing on I think I don't know what episode they aired on. I don't know if it's the last one or the one coming up. But so the movies we're going to review is Code 8. Have you ever seen Code 8?
Nope.
So are you like an action movie type person, or you like dramas
I
or?
like comedy and romantic. And today I watched this movie. I don't know what it's called. I'll send it to you. But it's called a really a good movie about this girl that and her friend that watches movies about funny romance. You can fall in love with your prince,
Mm-hmm.
charming. And you can wake up with makeup on, and then she gets somebody tries to steal from her, and she falls. And then she's at the hospital, and her dream is being in the movie. But she doesn't want to be in that movie. She wants to be back in reality. But it's a really nice book. Really nice book.
That's very interesting to hear. I mean, yeah, you have to send that to me. That sounds like something I might be able to sit through. Because lately it's very hard for me to sit through movies and TV shows.
No, like everybody went to go grocery shopping. I'm not staying and watch a movie because they don't like what I like.
Interesting. So, question: since you say you come from Mexico, do you know how to cook? Because I just thought about that. Do you know how to cook?
No.
How you from?
No, I burn water.
You burnt water.
I never.
How
I
are
never
you?
learned because I was little when I came to the United States, and then my mother was one of the mothers. My kitchen is my sanctuary, and that's where I come to relax. So she was more into like, if you don't like what I cook, you can sit down when we're done eating and cook whatever you want. And she really didn't teach. I know a little bit, but not the best thing in the world.
So you don't know how to cook no Mexican dishes.
The only thing I know how to cook is tacos.
Oh my! Oh my God! Did you just really say that? I'm disappointed in you.
I like tacos and I like pizza.
But I'm still disappointed in you. How you? I mean, I'm gonna have to. We'll have to take some online cooking classes together.
I don't even know online. That's so I have.
Like for me, I enjoy cooking a lot, and I like baking. Like I make the bomb Amish friendship
I don't.
bread.
No, I enjoy logo designing, I enjoy photography, I enjoy music, I enjoy just learning things that is not cooking.
I'm disappointed in you. Everybody should know how to cook. We don't have to teach
Be
you how to
disappointed,
cook.
the word not gonna end. Remember, be disappointed, the word not gonna end.
I guess so. So, well, I want to thank you so much for being on my podcast and being my first person I get to interview. This is a good learning experience, I think, for the both of us. So,
for you, and this is like, what do you call it? Like a not long podcast.
no, it's not long this week. Normally, they're really
But tell your audience, your audience are gonna be disappointed. They're gonna be like, we didn't learn nothing from anybody.
You said the audience will be disappointed about what?
Yes, it is. You learn. We didn't learn nothing from anybody. The only thing we learned is that he doesn't know how to cook Mexican food, and he doesn't like coffee.
No, it was the whole. See, I want them to get to know you though, and that's to introduce you to my audience. Because my audience is a lot different from your audience.
I don't have no audience.
You so do have.
I don't know what I have.
You do have an audience, and you have a big following in the Facebook group. So there are a lot of people who actually listen to you, and be taking your advice.
I'm doing.
And they take your advice. So I'll be seeing the amount of comments that you get within that group.
What comments am I getting? The only thing am I getting is, you talk too loud. You need to be louder.
They do. I have not seen none of those comments. Like when you post,
you need to have better quality audio.
But when you post, a lot of people actually goes on there and they comment and they talk to you and listen to you.
Yeah. But I hope they enjoyed it.
I mean, but I don't know what to expect because you're you're still starting and things happen. So as time go on, it grows. Like I'm just happy to have the kind of audio that I have because you eventually you just put more money into it, and that's all.
Like I said, I don't want to put a lot of money in this. It's not gonna make my job. Like everybody's making it as a job. I'm making it as just like a, what do you call it? Like a, how can I put this?
You're not making
just
minimum wage.
Just like a, I'm just not ready to put 100% in the podcast. I enjoy what I'm doing. I like what I'm doing. And if people like what I'm doing, that's great. If you don't, that's great as well.
Yeah, and stay, just make sure you stay consistent with it. Like Lillian Garcia said, be yourself and trust that it's enough.
Well, let's see what happens.
So, I want to thank you for being on this week. I'm most definitely going to have you on it for another episode when Tina Marie is actually able to be a part of it with us. So,
all right. Well, nice talking to you.
Let everybody know where they can find you at though.
You cannot find me on my personal accounts, so please don't look for me. Because if you send me a request, I'm not accepting because I don't know you. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. On Facebook at Let's Drink About It. On Instagram, Let's Drink About It podcast, and on Twitter, Let's Drink About It too. And if you cannot find me anywhere, don't at me on my personal. Just give me a message and I'll send you the link.
So wait, So speaking of, I know I was supposed to be rapping. How did you come up with the title for your podcast?
I don't know, probably because somebody was using it before, and I only saw them have 2 episodes, and that was like maybe like 2 years ago, and I'm like, I'm using that name. There you go.
So your podcast name had nothing to do with you drinking when you came up with the title.
Yeah, let's drink about it. We drink coffee, we drink soda, we drink water, we drink wine, we drink whatever.
Oh, so you wasn't drinking liquor?
No, you can drink whatever you want. It's like, have you heard my introduction?
True. I'm gonna need you should switch over to wine. I'm telling you, it is very, very good for you.
I don't have the money to be buying wine all the time. Like, coffee's cheap.
No, I buy my wine in bulks. So like when I go,
I don't have time. I don't have the money to buy in bulk.
So like when I go to the store, I buy like 3 bottles. They have very affordable wine. Because there's like there's a liquor store over here in the ghetto, and you can get like 3 bottles of wine for $7.
But over here, the only wine you can get is cheap wine that cheap white bitches drink.
I mean, I haven't drunk that wine because I go to the bougie place and get my wine. But I'm just saying.
So you're saying that it's good for me to drink cheap wine when you're drinking the high-end wine.
I mean, wine is wine. I'm just saying, if you...
That's good advice, people. That's good advice.
No, what I'm just saying, like, you don't... what I'm saying is you don't have to have expensive... You don't have to have the expensive wine. You can still... If you can't afford the expensive wine, just go get the cheap wine. There are days where I just go buy the cheap wine.
Right. You always have coffee. Everybody loves coffee.
Well, I don't love
morning,
coffee.
Afternoon, cold, hot, warm, with vanilla, without vanilla, with almond milk, with whatever you want to drink it.
Coffee is for old people.
Well, I'm old.
You're only like a year older than me. I think.
30 years old.
Yeah, I think you're like a year older because we both was born in the same month. We're both February babies.
Okay.
Because I believe you're February 9th and then I'm February 21st.
Yep.
So, you're not that much older than me. So, you can't use old as an excuse.
No, I'm just gonna say that I love coffee. That's it. Everybody has their preference of what they want to drink. I'm not gonna say to my audience, hey, let's drink about it, where we drink our favorite drinks. I'm gonna say that, but I'm not gonna say,
right.
Hey, welcome to Let's Drink About It, where you drink what I want to drink. I don't care if you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. You got me on that one. You're right. Alrighty, so I want to say thank you so much for being on my podcast. I'm Freddie. Have to end this podcast because my mother don't know how to turn off her tablet volume either. So I'm going to end the podcast at this moment. So now she in the background. So thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of Same Cast Different Day podcast. I want to say thank you to Julio for joining me this week on Same Cast Different Day. You can follow me on Twitter at Martel Rowland, along with Facebook and Instagram. You can follow the podcast at SCDD Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget to look for Tina Marie. I believe she's on Twitter as __ Tina Marie. And then on Instagram, she's __ Nurse Bay. So thank you guys for joining me for this episode of Same Cast Different Day podcast. And I will see you guys next episode. Oh, wait. Listen to me next episode, and don't forget to subscribe because that helps out a lot with the podcast. Make sure you subscribe, leave us a 5-star review on Apple. Thank you so much for listening.